The very first Marvel and DC crossover was a Spider-Man and Superman team-up story, and here's all you need to know about it. Marvel and DC crossovers are always special, and it's certainly happened many times. But in honor of the crossovers returning after nearly 20 years, I thought it would be a great time to look at the very first Marvel and DC crossover, which happened in 1976 and featured Superman teaming up with Spider-Man to confront the evil duo of Lex Luthor and Dr. Octopus. The credit for making this crossover happen goes to an unlikely figure, David Obst, a literary agent who pitched the idea of the crossover to the Marvel and DC heads back then. The story is relatively simple and it's just an enjoyable superhero adventure. It doesn't try to deliver anything shocking, but it manages to deliver exactly what people are there for. An entertaining, memorable story focusing on the interactions between Superman and Spider-Man. There are so many great moments in this crossover. The first encounter between Superman and Spider-Man, Spider-Man punching Superman after being amped by red kryptonite, Lois Lane and Mary Jane Watson arguing with each other, Superman and Spider-Man finding common ground with each other and teaming up, Dr. Octopus betraying Lex Luthor. So many great moments, such a great and iconic crossover. The crossover takes place in its own Earth, a crossover Earth where Marvel and DC superheroes have always coexisted, which allowed the characters to interact without having to worry about continuity. Jerry Conway wrote the crossover, while Ross Andrew drew the crossover. At that time, they were two of the few creators who had worked on both Spider-Man and Superman, making them natural choices for the crossover. The two companies released the crossover in a special tabloid form, and it proved to be a huge success and set the stage for future crossovers. I can only imagine how surreal it must have been back then to see these characters interact for the first time. Anyways, I am really excited to see Marvel and DC crossing over again, and who knows, maybe we might end up getting a modern day Spider-Man and Superman crossover soon enough.